Young and fresh from high school, David Kinja knew that he had what it takes to become a Kenyan professional athlete, for he was much talented in local games such as football and basketball. But being a cyclist was far from what he ever expected to become.
The only place I could play quality football was on the beach, and that was about 17 kilometers away from my house, where we had actually a nice beach where was, like football every day. I had to find means to go there, and now that I was not in school, so I had less pocket money, less savings, so I had to look for a bicycle.
His new discovery led him to taking part in many cycling races down at the coast, and eventually he made a decision to try his newly tapped talent in the then famous Jaramogi Memorial Race back in 1995 and finished top 5. The event's organizer and Nyanza Province Cycling Federation chairman, Dr. Othiambo, noticing his talent, sent him to Nakuru training camp, where he trained with the 10 champions, the like of Matthew Maina, and before long, he was topping in many local races.
I got quite good results that year, and I was in the Kenya team.
It was late in 1995, at the age of 23, when he was selected to represent Kenya in the All-African Games in Zimbabwe, and before long, he was a cyclist to beat in Kenya. 1996 saw him finish second in the National Cycling Series, losing to Maurice Waweru. The following years to 2000, Kinja won various titles, and the many medals in his home are true evidence of his success. He even trained in the same team with Kenyan-born Briton Chris Froome before he changed his nationality to England. Though the Kenyan cycling team had not qualified for the 2000 World Championships in UK, Kinja's exemplary performance saw the International Cycling Association offer him a chance to take part in the games on a wildcard. But contrary to what he expected, Kinja says he got minimal support from the Kenyan Federation.
I had to ride on a borrowed bike from the French Cycling Federation, and the only riders who were willing to have me ride their bicycles were the ladies cycling team, the French national ladies cycling team.
He even finished 6th overall in the 2000 Australian Crocodile Trophy, one of the 10 famous races of the world, in which he won stage 11 of the competition. But his rift with the federation was further expanded in 2006 during the Commonwealth Games in Australia, when he struggled through the 170 kilometers race, surviving with the water and food from other competing countries.
Set up cameras. I said, we need to ask you a question, we need to interview you. I said, fine. And they asked me, so what happened in the race? You were so strong, you could have won. We didn't see any of your official or your teammates. And so apart from Chris Froome, who was now riding in South Africa, he was strong, he was in the Kenya team. And we didn't see any of your teammates, I said, yeah, my teammates were dropped out of the race because heat and exhaustion and no water and stuff. And then they asked, but what about your officials? We did not see any of your officials trying to feed you or cheering you up and giving you support.
And as a result, Kinja was banned by the Kenya Cycling Federation, a decision that is yet to be revoked till today. The 40-year-old, who still practices cycling on an independent basis, now trains young and upcoming cyclists through the Safari Simba Club, which he formed back before his ban. Kinja's dream is that the country will once take up cycling sport with the seriousness it deserves and appreciate the talent that lies untapped in the grassroots levels. For Where Are They Now? I'm Wanjiko Mwenda.